That's okay. I'll edit it all out, but
It's recording again.
Here we go. Okay, so again, like usually when spring comes, I do something with Earth Day, which is usually in April. Our school also does the Sustainable Development Goals, so I connected it to those. So basically taking care of our environment. So the children will look at problems in our immediate school environment. It could be something like lack of trash cans or no recycling bins, how we like treat trees or the grounds or anything like that. And they will develop promotional materials to educate people about the effects of how we as people are affecting climate change. They'll work in small groups and they'll create literature and videos. Like I said, I connected it to 4 SDGs. So climate action, responsible consumption and production, life below water, and life on land. The final product is students will share their findings with the larger school community and their families. Questions to consider: what do your students already know about the effects of climate change? How do they see it affecting their communities and the world? And how to ensure that all students are able to contribute in a meaningful way to their small group. Well, what makes most sense for them to focus on, which I thought the school grounds, because that's our common ground, as opposed to everybody lives all over the city and in different environments. Inviting community partners in, our big buddies, our third graders, environmental activists, technology coaches, science and STEAM teachers. Yeah. And then I just have like the standards we're covering. And that's pretty much it. Why are you laughing?
No reason.
go ahead. I was going to say, I think something that you said that I hadn't even thought about so much is when you were talking about how they're going to come up with all these ideas. You're going to talk about all these cool things. You got them doing all these awesome ideas, and then they're going to share them with the rest of the school and their parents. And I think that's something. After listening to both of yours, like I know my kids are creating something, but listening to both of your guys, it's really nice to see that you guys had like some way for them to be like emotionally proud of what they had achieved. You know, they're by displaying it to their family and their friends. I think that adds a whole extra level of like pride that they can put into it. Really helps motivate them with that. I think it's really neat.
It keeps them happy at school. Makes life easier. But Kamisha, I do want to like say that the way that you write your lesson plans, are you like coming up with this all on your own, or are you following something?
I mean, honestly, at this point, a lot of it is piggybacking either off of something I saw or something I've done in the past. So I think it's just years of doing it, because I've never really had a formal curriculum to follow, like how some people have a box set of like readers and writers, and this is what you do week 1, month 1. I've never really had that. So it's always been like, okay, kids are interested in trucks, dinosaurs, robots, space, and it's like, figure it out. But also, I mean, asking people, I think that's another thing I've learned. Like your ideas, I'm going to take them. Like I'm like, oh, neighborhood, we can do that. I might not do it the same way Jordan did it, but I'm like, oh, that's such a good idea. How might we be able to do that with my kids being interested in animals? Like this year it's been animals and construction. So how can we, incorporate these overarching themes? I feel like any preschool in the world, you kind of have the same, kids are interested in the same things, and you can kind of explore that similarly, I feel like.
Yeah,